See if you get a notification on your phone. Actually.
Yeah, wait for it.
Let Anthony Peck get all this.
We're live.
Hi guys, it's Alex here outside Turf Moor. Burnley 1, City 2, a big 3 points. The performance is a little bit more questionable, but it's a result that matters. And as I am talking, Manchester City are top of the Premier League, and we have got a fantastic run of fixtures and a chance to really push that coming up, where we can really cement ourselves as clear title favourites. Let's talk through the team today, because there were loads of changes into the side and a few big names. Gundogan, David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne all missing from the starting lineup. John Stones not even in the 18, and neither was Gundogan while I mentioned it, so there's a lot of criticism to be had there. Alexander Kolarov looked very, very wobbly throughout the game. You're looking at Lito on the left-hand side, looked quite exciting. First half, looked like he was really, really up for it. Second half, nearly got himself sent off. And Yaya Toure played well, but a little bit of a quiet game. And I felt really I was looking at him to grab the game by the scruff of the neck, especially when De Bruyne and David Silva were both missing. But we got the 3 points, and that is what matters. It would have been nice to maybe see some more goals in it. I think you wanted to see us really dominate the game. I thought Burnley, and full credit to Burnley, because they put in a fantastic performance. Defensively, they looked very tight. They worked as a unit, and they were one of the few sides that have come up against us today. Come up against us this season. Yeah, they were one of the few sides that come up against us today. They're one of the few sides that come up against us all season. One of the sides that actually defended, but also looked to play football, looked to come out and create chances for themselves. I know we had more possession and more chances, but credit to Burnley. I thought Sean Dyche, their manager, read us really well. He played a very high line, forcing us to play it long. They managed to disrupt us quite a lot in the middle. They gave Fernandinho something to think about. They managed to get us playing a way that we didn't want to play, and it worked for them. And actually, we've got to be wary of this. Maybe this is the new way teams going to approach Manchester City, and it gives us as a team a lot more to think about. I want to hear from you. I want you guys to get involved in the comments. I know some of you have already. I will have your comments right here coming straight through to my phone, so I can read what you guys got to say about it. There seems to be a little bit of excitement. Loads of people excited about Aguero. And I've got to be honest, I think Aguero, I know it's a cliche to jump from one assumption to the other, but I'd like to see Aguero back now. You know, he's such a different player when he's in form, when he's got confidence, when he believes in himself. They weren't vintage Aguero goals today, but hopefully he's got something to think about on the coach on the way home, and have a sniff about him on training on Monday morning. And hopefully for that massive Chelsea game, we'll see Aguero at full fitness and at full form. Poor Sane got no ball, better luck next time, lads, from Book 11. We didn't see too much of him. He came off the bench. I don't think you can expect him to make so much of an impact. I felt it was a game where he maybe could have got involved a little bit more, but you know what, you've got to take your chances when they come, and I don't think he did today. But he was only on the pitch for 20-25 minutes. We can't judge him too much for that. A lot of people talking about Gaël Clichy, and I actually, where I was sat, Gaël Clichy was getting a lot of stick. I thought he wasn't an amazing performance, but I thought he did everything that you can ask a left back of him. But that's one out of the debate. Patrick Roberta saying, get off the channel, Sean Dyche. I think that's a slight on my voice. I'm sorry, I know what I sound like. Marge Simpson with a hangover. I know exactly what my voice is. Thanks for getting involved. Deal with it, all right? To be honest, that lineup, if we win, Pep is a genius. If we don't win, he's a fraud, from someone called Manchester City. Yeah, I think you're bang on there. I think if Pep gets it wrong, he's taking a chance. People criticise him. But you know what? I think that was maybe not a second string side, but a weakened side. And if we can grind out the results, then all credit to Pep. Stephen Scratch Alex's beard from Nicola Byrne. Cheers, Stephen. Thank you very much. Thoughts on Claudio Bravo? I think it's really, really interesting, Claudio Bravo. I think he's a goalkeeper that has come into the team. As a new signing, he's probably got the most amount of stick of any new signing, probably since Fernandinho. Fernandinho got so much stick when he first joined. There were so many critics. People groaned when someone passed to him. And now he's probably one of our most important players, Fernandinho. And I think Claudio Bravo, people look at him like he's a wizard, like it's some sort of black magic when he plays a ball short. And you know what? I think there's a lot of chances that Claudio Bravo has conceded this season that people go, oh, Joe Hart would have saved that. But there's a lot of chances that Bravo has created for players further up the pitch that Joe Hart certainly wouldn't have done. I think actually Claudio Bravo, maybe let's just get behind him, have a little bit of faith in him, and give him some time to adapt and get used to playing freezing cold games in Burnley. I think actually we've got ourselves a very good goalkeeper that a lot of the teams in this league would like to see in their net. Let's move on. We switched formation like 3 times too, which was weird. JP 99. I don't think that's weird for Pep Guardiola. I think he's a versatile manager who loves to mix up. He loves to play mind games. He likes to play it like a game of chess and change his style and change his approach. And he is nothing if not adaptable. And that's what I like about Pep Guardiola, is he reads a situation after 30 minutes and wants to make an impact. So maybe it isn't a substitution. Maybe it is something that we see straight away, but it is something that he likes to do and get a change. And that is why we went 1-0 down. We weren't great for the first 20 minutes. Burnley were probably the better side and maybe deserved to be in the lead. But Pep Guardiola made those changes and the players adapted around him, and that's why we're getting results, and that's why we're winning games that maybe other managers wouldn't have got that result. Israel McGregor, we need a new centre half. That's a really interesting idea. I think I would like to see someone come in. I still believe in Vincent Kompany. There's so many people saying Kompany is finished. I still want to see him work his way back into the team. I think Stones and Otamendi is a really exciting partnership, and when they play well together, they are perhaps, for me, the best partnership in the league. That's out to Chris, and let me know if you agree with me in the comments. I think we probably will see someone come in, but don't forget we've got Jason Denayer out on loan at Sunderland, a young lad who is still growing, and I would like to see him work his way into the team. And also, Stevens is over there, I'm sure he would like to see Toshin Adebayo, the man with the hardest name to pronounce in the league, but I'd like to see Toshin get some game of football maybe in the next couple of seasons.
Tosh.
Bravo, Otamendi and Aguero were the best on the pitch. Yeah, I think we had a really strong spine today that held us firm. Otamendi was really getting involved, and Sergio Aguero, he got himself 2 goals. I think that's, when you score 2 goals, he basically won the match for us today. Admittedly, there were tap-ins, but the best strikers get themselves in the right place at the right time. Jeet Sharma saying, get Sane more time. I completely agree with that. Mohamed Shai saying we're not good enough, we need 2 centre-backs and a new full-back. I think we were good enough. The result says it was. We got 3 points. The result, we were good enough. That is a fact. We were good enough. And I think I would like to see the performances improve, but ultimately, it's what my dad always used to say to me about Ferguson United, is the reason that Ferguson United used to win the league was that they won in games when they weren't at their best. They got 2-1s when maybe they deserved a 1-1. And that is what I'm liking from today, is we won when we weren't at our best. We weren't at 100%. And that is why I think we are favourites for the league. A lot of people making fun of my voice. Thanks, guys. Let's get Bonucci in with Stones from, or Bonucci, as you've probably known. TJ Scott, that's a big call. I think there's a lot of people who'd like to see him come in. I don't think Pep will move from in January. I don't think we'll see too much transfer activity, but maybe the saga will continue in the summer. Torre was decent today. Great passes, good 1-2s to create attacks. Torre was good. It was a very solid performance. I don't think he was man of the match. I think there's a lot of focus on him at the minute, and what I did like from him actually is he looked interested, he looked bold, he looked motivated. A lot of City fans seem to have forgiven Yaya Toure. I haven't. As long as he's playing well, I'm happy to see him get him in the team, but what I don't want is him to win everyone over and in a couple of weeks it's back to the Yaya Toure from last season and the season before, where he sits on the halfway line wandering around just picking up his paycheck every week. I don't want to see that. So Yaya, keep putting in the performances and we'll forgive you very soon. Mr. Ninja Pancake, show us your tushy. No, that's the other Blue Moon Rising TV.
That was Paul.
Who do I think will come in January from Ice Cold 156?
Alex,
I don't think we'll sign anyone in January. Or if we do, maybe a couple of young team players. But you've got to remember, Gabriel Jesus is coming in. Yaya's always been led into the side. So it seems like I think that'll be enough change for Pep Guardiola to work with. And hopefully Jesus will be a little bit of motive, a little bit of input, just to give us that little bit extra push towards the end of the season. I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Thanks for getting involved. Thanks for throwing in your comments. If you're watching this after you're not watching it live, still have your 2 cents. This channel is all about the fans' opinions. That's what matters most. If you enjoy the video, give it a like. And if you're new to BlueMoonRisingTV, make sure you subscribe. We'll see you in the week. Videos uploaded every day. I've been Alex. This has been BlueMoonRisingTV.